Beautiful. Welcome to the Prosperous Womb. Today we're going to answer a question that Anna sent in. Her question was, Mimi, what is the most powerful question that you can ask in a high ticket sales conversation so you get an easy yes? So you go from prospective clients to high-end coaching clients in the fastest, most simple and wonderful time. Well, there's no magic bullet, and I don't have the magic answer. What I can use to support you is a framework that I have used over the last 6 years and I've shared with my clients to create a space that invites a yes from the client you're meant to work with. It's 100% conversion for the client you're meant to work with, okay? You know, one of the things that complicates high ticket sales is when it comes to selling high-end coaching offers for $100,000 or $250,000 or even $1 million is the lack of specialization. So when you come to a high ticket sales conversation with fluffy questions, with general questions, trying to fish for how you can match that cookie cutter offer to what the client wants, it becomes a game of, do I dance? Do I tap dance? Do I sing? Do I shout? How do I make her see the value so that she can say yes to me? That's what happens. But when you simplify your life and actually add some form, it doesn't have to be a niche, but some form of specialization to your business, your coaching business, you create a space where you have mastered sales conversations because you have the same essence for every client. Every high ticket coaching offer is bespoke. Every client is different, but the essence of what they need becomes the same. I'll give you an example. In my coaching business, I specialize in supporting clients to create high ticket, profitable coaching businesses. So as a high ticket profit explosion coach, I know that all my clients want the same thing. It might sound different when they come to the coaching conversation, but it always goes like this. They either want to make 10K months, 100K months, add $1 million to their business, or look for where they're losing money, or look for where they can switch out their sales plan to actually add $1 million to their business this quarter. So for some people, it will look like, I want to make more money, or I want to get 20 clients this year, or I want to work with 5 clients this quarter, or where can I find my clients, or how could I create a high ticket coaching offer that I can sell quickly within the next 90 days. Whatever the question is, it comes down to the same thing. They want a profitable, long-term, sustainable, high ticket coaching business. And what does that actually mean in real life? It means they want to create a high ticket coaching offer based on the gifts that God has given them, a bespoke offer. 2, they want to create high-end clients for that offer. 3, they want to dial in their messaging so they speak directly to that high ticket coaching client. And they want to position themselves as the coach who has the obvious solution to that client's aspiration and challenge. Or they want to package and price in a way that supports the client to see them as the greatest value offer. The other 2 things they want to do are they want to market with ease in the way that suits their natural marketing flow, and they want to sell with mastery and conviction. So I know every client wants that because they want to create profits, not just clients, income, revenue, or sales, right? So I have this wisdom framework because at the Prosperous Womb, I believe, we all believe, that wisdom is the principal thing. And when you have wisdom, when you work wiser, you create profits. When you work harder, you create stress. When you work smarter, you create sales, revenue, some clients, but profits comes from wisdom, okay? What does that mean? So the wisdom question that I think is the most powerful question is not really a question, it's a framework for the question. So the wisdom question is one question that supports your client to give you the information that you need to determine and assess whether you can support her for what she aspires to. It supports you to determine and assess whether your bespoke, you can create a bespoke offer. It's always the same offer, but it's the little quirks around it that make it bespoke, can support the client to create the ROI that she deserves, the 10x ROI, the 100x ROI. And the second part of that question gives your client the wisdom and the clarity to see for the first time the gap in her business or her life or her relationship or her career or her wealth, whatever it is that she's coming to you for. She gets to see the gap for herself without you pointing it out to her. And she gets to see the value, how valuable it will be to work with you, and how much of a loss financially, mentally, emotionally it will be if she doesn't say yes right now. Okay? So that's the wisdom question. It's two parts. It supports her to give you the information you need to assess whether this is a yes client for you, and it gives her the wisdom and clarity to see the gap for herself without you telling her by some silly little gap. And she gets to see the value of working with you and know exactly how this is a 10x or 100x of her investment. So I'll give you two examples of what that looks like or could look like for you. So this is how it looks like for me, because I'm a profit explosion coach. So for me to create profits, support you to create profits, I need to know these two things. So while we're waxing poetic about what you want and going, 11 layers deeper into what you want and what that thing is going to do for you and what's in the way of it and the challenges and things slowing you down from that aspiration, and we get to the point where I know, yeah, this I can support you. And then I ask you, because it's profit explosion, what strategy do you have in place right now for 5 high-ticket coaching clients within the next 30 days? What is your current strategy to create 5 high-end coaching clients within the next 30 days? So what does this question do for my prospective client? It supports me to see where she is right now and where she wants to go and how far that gap is. And she gets to see for herself with her own self-coaching in her head, 5 clients in the next 30 days. Do I have a high-ticket coaching offer for that? Do I even have a strategy? What is my strategy? I mean, is it long-term? Is it short-term? Can I get clients within 30 days? Is that even realistic for me right now with the plan that I have? I don't know. And then the second question, we go even deeper. The second question is, what coaching offers are you selling right now? And are they priced, packaged, and positioned to create or exceed your profit goals? So what coaching offers or offer are you selling right now? And are they priced, packaged, and positioned to create or exceed your profit goals? What does that question do for the prospective client? She gets to determine whether she has a high ticket coaching offer and see the gap that's there. She gets to determine what she's been selling, and is it priced at a place that can actually get her the month, the income, the profit that she says she wants and desires? Is it positioned in a way that supports her clients to see her as the obvious choice for that aspiration? And is it priced in a way that supports her to work less and make more money without sacrificing her faith, her family, her freedom, and her fun? So how can you take those two questions within the wisdom framework and create 2 questions that support you to not coach your clients, but to get the information you need to make a strategic, well-informed decision that supports them to get to their yes or empowered no, without pointing the gap out to them, without coaching them into making a decision, coaching them on the problem or aspiration or challenge they came to you for. But really getting to a yes or no, in an empowered way, by giving them the opportunity to see the wisdom, the thing that's been in front of them all this time, without you telling them what it is. There's nothing more empowering than a client not just getting an aha moment or getting a realization, but recognizing the gap and seeing for the first time how your offer can support her, not just to close the gap, but to 10x her ROI. That is what makes a powerful high-ticket sales conversation. It's not a magic bullet question. It's God's wisdom applied to the knowledge and your strategy and structure of your sales conversation. So let me know how this lands for you. It's been good having you.